Coming up, what do you do when a dream dies? You're looking at a graveyard, not of people but of promises. A valley of dry, brittle bones. This is where our story begins, in a place beyond hope. A man named Ezekiel is standing here. A prophet, but right now, he's just a man in a wasteland. Fast pace, bones everywhere, a testament to a forgotten generation. A nation shattered, scattered, and gone. Every skull a silent scream of a future that never was. Every bone a broken piece of a promise. You can almost hear the echoes of their defeat. Slow pace. Then a question cuts through the silence, not from Ezekiel, but to him. Son of man, can these bones live? Imagine the weight of that. Look at this place. It's the end of the line. The dream is dead. The only honest answer is no. But Ezekiel looks at the dust and the despair, and instead of answering, he deflects. Sovereign Lord, he says, you alone know. Intense. And then God gives the most insane command. Prophesy to these bones. Tell them to hear the word of the Lord. Speak to the dead. Command dust to become destiny. It's illogical. It's impossible. Ezekiel takes a breath. He opens his mouth. And he speaks. He calls out to the scattered remains, to the skeletons of a forgotten hope. He speaks of breath and life and a second chance. He speaks of a promise that isn't finished yet. As the words leave his lips, a sound, a rattling. The bones begin to connect. A supernatural symphony of resurrection. An army of skeletons rising from the dust. Then muscle and tissue weave themselves over the frames, an impossible anatomy lesson from the Creator himself. They become bodies, a valley of lifeless statues. Scroll-stopping moment, pause, and then God said nothing. Silence hangs in the air, a valley of restored bodies, but no life. A perfect picture of a dream rebuilt, but still empty. It's not enough to just look the part. You can have the body, the business, the relationship, but without the breath, it's just a corpse. Then comes the second command, prophesy to the breath. Call forth the wind of God. Ezekiel obeys. A windstorm rushes into the valley, and it fills the lungs of the silent army. They stand up. A vast, living nation, reborn from the grave of their own failure. This was never just about bones. It was about a nation that believed its story was over. It's about you, looking at the wreckage of your own valley. The story starts in a graveyard of dreams. It ends with an army of the reborn. But this wasn't the end of his story.